Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. And welcome to yet another Subverse video. I'd love to share something new about the game with you all, but what new information, and I say that in massive quotation marks, I could share with you all is very not safe for work and would get me banned off YouTube. So if you want all the newest and latest not safe for work details on Subverse, I highly recommend following Subverse Game at Subverse Game on Twitter. Well, you're gonna be doing that anyways by the end of this video once you see what I have planned. So, let's talk about my Subverse Waifus tier list video, eh? I'm very grateful for the positive reception, but there was a hefty amount of criticism directed to the video as well. And believe me, I read your comments. You all made your opinions very loud and very clear. It appears a great deal of you were not entirely happy with what tiers I put some of the waifus in. So I am willing to make amends. I am a man of the people after all. However, a favor earned is a favor given. So if you, dear viewers, can complete my challenges, which we will go over in a moment, then I will concede and update the tier list with the following. Lily will be moved from C tier to S tier. Terran will be moved from B tier to S tier. Fortune will be moved from B tier to A tier. And finally, the captain will be included in the tier list and added beside Demi in best girl tier. I will give you all, the people, what you want, what you demand. But everything comes at a cost. You will get these changes, these updates to the tier list, if you all, as a community, can complete the following within the week. And if these favors, requests, hell, I'll just call them what they are, demands. If my demands are not met within the week, there will be consequences for the waifus on the tier list. We'll get into those consequences later on. But now, my demands. You, as a community, must complete the following. First, follow Subverse Game at Subverse Game on Twitter. They are currently just at over 18,000 followers, which is just ridiculous. They deserve so much more. Don't you all want to learn more and know about the latest news regarding Subverse and see some lewd fan art from the community? Well, get your asses to Twitter and follow Subverse Game at Subverse Game on Twitter. Let's get them to at the very least over 19,000 followers, if not 20,000. I will be watching their follower count on Twitter. You better follow. Now, the next favor and demand I want from you is an optional one, but it helps the chances of your favorite waifus not meeting a terrible fate on the tier list. So it's an option, but it's not really an option, to join the official Subverse Discord. It's a very fun and lewd place where lots of laughs are to be had. So be sure to join the Subverse official Discord. Or else. I don't have any specific number for the amount of people I want to join, but I'll be watching that member count and I'll expect it to go up. Up next, these are easily the most important demands and favors I want from you all. And they better be done and met. Or else. Now, I want you all to follow Pixie Willow on Twitter. She must, and I repeat, must, reach over 10,000 followers on Twitter by the end of the week. She's currently sitting at over 9,000. You all have to get her to over 10,000. For those of you who don't know, she's a voice actress with over 5 years of experience, has a taste for the lewd, and totally hates my guts. So being able to give her shit that I got her to over 10,000 followers, oh, that would be just the best. Help a brother out by helping a sister out, eh? You all also have to support her on Patreon. It can be just $1, but she has to reach, at the very least, over 40 patrons on Patreon. I'll be watching her numbers, so you better follow her on Twitter and support her on Patreon. Now, next up, we have another lovely voice actress, whom I want you to support and follow on Twitter. Now, do you see that one waifu in A tier? That one-eyed red devil? Yes, that's right, Colizion. Did you know her voice actress has a Twitter? Say hello to Silky Milk, professional adult voice actress extraordinaire. She's so talented at her job that she has starred in the official English dubs for multiple hentais. God bless this woman, she is doing the Lord's work. But she only has over 4,000 followers on Twitter? Fucking unacceptable! Your mission, should you choose to accept it, oh, what am I saying, you don't have a choice, is to get her to over 5,000 followers by the end of the week. So, follow Silky Milk on Twitter. You have 1 week, get to it, or else. Now, up next we have this absolute muppet by the name of Game Rev Oh, a fellow YouTuber and total wanker.
Consider this addendum a call out to the Gamertron show and his ragtag bunch of miscreants, who kindly but insistently told me to make a Space Lords video. The creation of this video was mere coincidence. Let it be known that I do not cave to such nefarious under-the-table workings.
You think you can call me out, Game Rev Oh, and that there wouldn't be consequences? I will have you under my thumb, under my boot heel, for all eternity. So, if you would all be so kind as to subscribe to Game Rev Oh and help him get to over 1,000 subscribers, he must reach over 1,000 subscribers by the end of the week, and his 2 most recent videos must at the very least reach over 200 views, again by the end of the week. If you do all this, I will be eternally grateful and be able to give Game Rev Oh so much shit. It'll be glorious. Again, he must reach over 1,000 subs, and 2 most recent videos must reach over 2,000 views by the end of the week. And so there we have it. All of your challenges are laid bare. You must meet my demands. You must fulfill my favors. Not only to have the Subverse waifu tier list updated, to have Lily in S tier, Terran in S tier, Fortune in A tier, and the Captain in Best Girl tier, but also to save your waifus from damnation. Because if you do not do everything I have asked for in this video within the week, Lily and Terran will be removed from their current tiers and placed in a brand new tier, below C tier. Trash tier. You heard me right. If my demands are not met within the week, Lily will be moved to trash tier, and Terran will be moved to trash tier. So, that is the game we play now. Do as I ask, and your favorite waifus will be rewarded. Fail, and your waifus will suffer. I think that's a fair trade. Don't you? I will be watching the numbers. Don't think I won't be watching the numbers. You have 1 week to get those numbers rising. Do it for the waifus. Come on. I know you want to. And now with all that hubbub out of the way, there is one last thing I wanted to address with this video. Demi is objectively best girl. You know she is. Stop trying to fight it. You know it in your heart and in your soul. It's true. Demi is best girl. Stop trying to argue with me that Demi isn't best girl. Demi is best girl. Period. However, I am still up for debate. My Discord contact ID is in the description of all my recent videos, including this one. So I guess if you want to waste your time in voice chat debate with me over why Demi is in fact best girl, well, I have to stand by my principles. I am open for voice chat debate for all those who want it, but I automatically win because Demi is best girl. Now before I wrap this video up, because I need to stretch this out to 10 minutes, for those of you who backed Subverse on Kickstarter, I have a message from Fo-chan coming from the Subverse Discord. Keys have begun to ship out. Please keep an eye on your inboxes as this process will take some time. The game has not released yet, but you can claim your keys on Steam when you get them. So just a helpful tidbit of information for you all. Ah, fuck, we're not at the 10-minute mark yet. But then again, do I even need to aim for the 10-minute mark? All of my Subverse videos do very well in terms of views. I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I am the #1 top most viewed Subverse YouTuber. I mean, I'm only outranked by the cinematic trailers for the game. And how many views on the cinematic trailers are thanks to my video on the game? I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything. God, I'm such a piece of shit. But I hope I come off as a lovable piece of shit at the very least. Alright, just to get us over that 10-minute mark, recap. If you all follow Subverse Game on Twitter, join the Subverse Discord, follow Pixie Willow on Twitter, support her on Patreon, follow Silky Milk on Twitter, subscribe to Game Rev Oh on YouTube. If you do all of these things within the week, I will move Lily from C tier to S tier. I will move Taryn from B tier to S tier. And I will move Fortune from B tier to A tier. And of course, add the captain to the tier list and put him in best girl tier with Demi. And again, if you do not meet my demands within the week, then I will take Lily and Taryn and put them in trash tier. We all good? Everyone understand? Get to work. You have a week. Do it for your waifus. Come on, save the waifus. Oh hey, the 10-minute mark.